Good evening and Happy New Year to the rest of the world. Here with some Final Fantasy 14 Endwalker. It's almost 11 p.m. where I'm living. And we're about to continue with the story of this. I don't know where my next quest is at. Right here, Kryl. Let's get right to it. Oh, there you are. Feeling refreshed, I hope. I was about to make my way to the studium as it happens. I wanted to try and speak with Scholark Monteshane and thank him for coming to our rescue in the Rostra. As it turns out, he'd come here to see us following the hearing, only to find that we'd already departed for Thavnair. Knowing him, he was probably hoping to chew the cud with his former students. Since we're still waiting for Y'shtola and the others, I thought now the perfect time to pay him a visit. Care to join me? Then it's settled. The twins will be coming too, assuming Alphino can tear himself away from his new toys. I'll let you rally the troops while I go on ahead to Phenomenon. Considering my recent impropriety, perhaps I should avoid showing my face around the studium for a time. That might be for the best. If the others should return, tell them we will not be long. Yeah. Alize. Oh, Alphino, what's he doing? Heading out for a stroll? The Scholark himself was here? In that case, what are we waiting for? I too am eager to see him, though I somewhat dread the thought of visiting the studium. I dare say our notoriety precedes us. Alphino, of all people, worrying over his reputation, and at our alma mater no less. Will wonders never cease? You'll understand soon enough. Off we go. Off we go. The studium. Whoop. Here it is. Phenomenon. While I expect you made note of it before, one can hardly miss it. This is the first time you've been here on official business, correct? While most of the space is taken up by the expansive auditoriums, it also houses numerous laboratories, testing grounds for experimental magics, and a host of administrative offices and so forth. As the center of what would later become the studium, it was established to promote the study of etherological phenomena, hence the name. Though with ether being a fundamental aspect of nature, its scope expanded to include every conceivable facet of life and even the universe itself. And then, in the 432nd year of the 6th astral era, Phenomenon was decreed complete, and the studium officially opened as a place of learning. With a long and storied history, it is without question the world's leading authority in etherology, the arcane, the occult, astromancy, and countless other fields, standing proud as Charlane's foremost educational institute. You always did enjoy giving the grand tour to new students. Indeed, I've long since lost track of how many times he has recited that same foppish speech, such as his undying love for his old stamping ground. He was in top form back then, youngest to enter the studium, graduating with highest honors in magical arts and etherology, undisputed champion of the debating chamber. Hold on, you both joined the studium at the same age, yes? And from where I stand, you're equally prodigious scholars. Nice of you to say, but Alfino actually entered half a year before me, nor did I do well enough to graduate with honors, and I am certainly not the studium's most notorious master debater. In all respects, have I ever been in his shadow. If nothing else, just remember that this was where the legend of Alfino Levelure began. We should expect everyone to be fully aware of our recent escapades. Hopefully, we'll be somewhat more welcome here than we were at the last stand. I know better than anyone the adoration the student body has for Alfino, and with a bit of luck, it might work to our advantage. Well, there's no time like the present. First things first, let's look for Scholark Montaigne. Other faculty tend to frequent their offices, but unfortunately for us, he's fond of wandering wheresoever his whims take him. Let's split up and ask the students if they've seen him. Good plan. This way. That was Alfino Levelure, wasn't it? The Alfino Levelure? And he's with his sister and Master Baldessian's granddaughter. This can only mean one thing. An event of epic-shattering proportions is fast approaching. Spread the word! What's up, last rod? Anata wa mekyo me ga ne aru. Megane ga arimasu yo. How you doing? Kyou wa megane da yo. Oh, sorry, you said you're looking for the Scholark, yes? Knowing him, he could be anywhere, but Miss Aliapo should have a better idea. It was not correct, but it was understandable. Are you lost? Wandering off the street, perhaps? Wait, don't tell me. You're a trainee gleaner, fresh off the guild ship. I'm right, aren't I? Hold on. Oh, how silly of me. An orientation is in order. Allow me to bid you a warm welcome to Searcher's Meet. Let me start with a question. What is the most important thing you'll find in the studium? That's right, books. And what's the second most important? Why, that's simple. Everything else. That's what we deal in here at the Searcher's Meet. Whenever the students or tutors find themselves in need of equipment or materials, they come to us. If we don't have it in our stores, we send the gleaners off to find it. Honestly, you wouldn't believe some of the requests we get. Eye of Paisa, this, tongue of Gigantode, that. It's enough to make your hair stand on end, which is possibly what some of our students are trying to accomplish. This being a school of magic and all. As our newest gleaner, you'll have your work cut out for you, but I think you'll find it quite rewarding. The only thing I'm interested in gleaning is information on the scholar's whereabouts. I'm no gleaner. So what you're telling me is you're not a gleaner. Yes, that's exactly what you said, isn't it? And you're looking for a scholark. I'm afraid we don't have any of those in stock, but I can... Oh, you mean him? He was here, but now he's not. I did speak with him shortly before you arrived, though. He said he was on his way to Maker's Meet. Go back the way you came in, and you'll see it on the opposite side of the entrance. It's a laboratory of sorts, home to many rare and expensive curios, not to mention alarmingly frequent accidents. If you lose your way, just follow the blood-curdling screams. Ha! In the time it's taken me to tell you all of this, the scholar has probably already left. Best of luck finding him. I have a feeling you'll need it. Great. There's a summoning bell here. That's cool. Nice. Level-headed student. Yes, the scholar was here a short while ago. He offered me advice on my current research project. Though we spoke at length, I don't recall him mentioning where he was planning to go next. When we parted ways, he went down the corridor, perhaps to one of the auditoriums. Okay. It's a scavenger hunt. On to Shane. There he is. Hey, it's that dude.
おや？お主は先日の。あ
あ、こちらにいらっしゃいましたか。モンティシェーニ学長、先日は大変お世話になりました。
お主らも来ておったか。いやー、あれは災難じゃったのう。どうにか軽い措置で済んでよかったわい。わしは教え子たちのなぜを極力封じたくはないからの。
本当にありがとうございます。あの後、バルデシオン文館の方にもいらしてくださったとか。
うん、ガラフやルイゾアの孫たちに会いたくてな。まったく大きくなったものじゃ。サーモン会での受け答えを聞いたとき、ジジイを代表して泣くかと思ったわい。お主もこの子らやあの的尾やババアの弟子まで連れてよくもまあうまくやっておる。うちの教授たちにくせ者の扱い方を一つ伝授してほしいくらいじゃ。
学長、折り入って相談なのですが、
That's a little direct. Hi, Bomb Queen.
何か教えてもらうことはできないでしょうか。
残念ながらそれはできん。わしも議員の端くれとして決定に従うことを誓っておる。あるいは話そうと思ってもできないと言った方が正しいかもしれんがの。わしらが代々継いできた使命は果てしなく重い。不用意に明るみに出れば世を大きく混乱させかねないものじゃ。
He's spilling a few of the details here.
よって議会の承認を得なければそれについて話せないという秘匿の魔法がかけられておるのじゃよ。
そんなことができるものなの？
あ、では久々に講義をするとしようかの。 みな席に座りなさい。
He's just gonna write it all on the board. In detail. It's like I didn't speak of anything. Oh goodness. He's really gonna do that.
おほん。ではまずエーテル学の基礎をおさらいしよう。我々のような生命が有するエーテルは大まかに3種類に分かれておる。魂、記憶、そして
Magic. What were the two things he said? Corporal ether.
お見事。
Yeah.
正解じゃ。
Magic.
多くの人にとって最も身近なエーテルはまさにその生命力じゃろう。魔法を使うことで発散させたり、食事から摂取したりと日常的に消費と補給を繰り返している、とても流動的なものじゃ。一方で魂はそうそう変化をすることがない。そして記憶は魂と固く結びついているのじゃ。あくまで例えじゃが、魂を紙、記憶をそこに書かれた文字と考えると分かりやすいかもしれんの。
I can't read that.
さて、そこに記憶と同質のエーテルを強く放射したらどうなる？
どうなる？わからん。
下に書かれた文字が記憶が読めなくなる。
まさにそういった理屈で記憶を封じたり、それにまつわる行動を制限する術があるのじゃ。
They're gonna erase everyone's memories?
実は近年この現象が大規模に発生した事件があった。何かわかるかね？
第7零祭だ。エオルゼアの人々はダラガブから現れた竜が世界を焼き尽くしたところまでは覚えているという。しかしその後どう再生したのかについては、一様に記憶が曖昧だと証言していた。
正解じゃ。それが偶然に起きたことなのか、誰かの意志でなされたのかはわからんがの。しかし記憶に干渉する術はシャーレアンにおいても禁忌のものとされておる。哲学者議会にしても新たな議員に九段の使命を告げた時のみ秘匿の術をかけているのじゃ。それを乱用して民を操るようなことは断じてありえん。どうかそこは信じてほしい。
ちなみにそうして塗りつぶされた記憶が元に戻ることはないのですか？
議員にかけられている秘匿の術に限って言えば、議会で9割以上の賛成を得れば解除でき、黙するしかなかった真実を自由に話せるようになる。その機会を得られなければ正解に帰るまで待つしかないの。 正解では全ての魂が現れる。まずは汚れ、すなわち魂や記憶に付加されたものが消え、
That's cool.
ついで記憶が溶けて消えるのじゃ。ごく稀に消えない入れ墨のように残る記憶もあるそうじゃがの。
現れた魂はどうなるの？
ほどけて無垢のエーテルとなり、いずれ別のエーテルと結びついて新たな魂を形作るとされておる。一方でほどけないままで物質界に流れ、別の生命として再誕する可能性についても長年提唱されておる。
That'd be better than turning into nothing.
わし個人としてはいずれかが正しいのではなく、どちらの場合もあり得ると考えておるがの。
He's so fascinated.
さて、お主らを地
Just had his mind
の
blown.
引き落としたところで、今日の講義はここまでとしようかの。
That's cute.
かような理由で協力はできんが、魔法大学学長として見込みあるワコードに学びの援助をすることはできる。皆がここフェノメノン大講堂を利用できるよう取り計らっておくとしよう。卒業生のみならずバルデシオン委員会の協力者についてもな。職員のキー・アリアポーに聞けば、共に切磋琢磨できる学友も見つかろうて。大いに学び楽しむがよいぞ。
I like this guy. That's random. Welcome to Heidelin. Oh, okay, yeah, that would make sense. It's pretty cool. Oh man, your artisanry. Ooh, a new sword. Yes. Ooh, it's pretty. Well, that's given me much to mull over. I feel as though we're one step closer to understanding the Forum's true motives and the mysteries of life itself, for good measure. It's funny. I came here with the intent of expressing my gratitude, only to leave more indebted than before. I have a feeling his friendship and support will be a great boon to us in days to come. And on that note, let's head back to the annex. Perhaps on the way you could better acquaint yourself with Ki Aliapo as the Scholarch suggested, while I share our findings with Raha. Okay! Let's do it. Let's go back. Grahatia! Ah, welcome back. From what I hear, your trip to the Studium proved most educational. While you were away, I received word from our fellow Scions. As expected, news of the warding scales was met with much joy. Preparations are now underway to bring the leadership of the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance together to determine a way forward. Our friends have asked that we bring the scales in our possession to Limsalominsa. Nice. So the time has come for us to go on the offensive. It's too early to say for certain, but that does seem to be the way the winds are blowing. I, for one, can think of no reason to oppose such a plan, but let us see what awaits us in Vilbrand. Let's start by getting the scales out of storage. Give me a hand, would you, Estinian? Oh yes. Phew, I didn't realize these crates were so heavy. I shouldn't complain though. Virtua and the alchemists of the great work put their heart and soul into every one of these scales, so you must treat them with the utmost care. Are you not coming with us? As much as I would like to escape the forum's watchful gaze, I have little choice but to stay behind. We're already on thin ice, and if I, in my capacity as our official representative, were found to be consorting with foreign powers, well, you can imagine how that would go. I shall remain here and do my utmost to avoid ruffling any more feathers as I await word from Master Matoya and our other allies. With luck, we'll soon have good news of our own to share. The tide is about to turn, I can feel it. To Limsalominsa! Yeah. Check it out. Free teleport. Jacoby! Wait, this way. Oh, I was told to expect you. As you may or may not be aware, the Admiral is at present entertaining the Elder Siege Seer and the Sultana. Wow, all three are here. That's convenient. Three of the most powerful women in the world in one room. Do you need a moment to prepare, or shall I show you to them? Proceed. My apologies for calling you away from Charlayan at such short notice. On the contrary, we are honored and grateful, and pleasantly surprised to be joined by such esteemed company. 'Twas only right that this discussion be conducted in person. We are locked in a war of attrition. Our forces struggle to contain the threat posed by the towers, and it is only a matter of time before we are overwhelmed. Victory will only be claimed through decisive action, and we have taken the initiative to set the wheels in motion. It is reassuring to learn we are all in accord. But might I ask what your plan entails? And they're like, oh, well, actually, we don't know. It hinges entirely on the warding scales and our ability to utilize their potential to the fullest. Okay. During your time in Charlayan, the Allied nations have been engaged on separate fronts with no end in sight. To make matters worse, a surge in abductions of kobolds, Sahagin, Ixal, and Ananta, I don't remember what Ananta are, have given rise to an increasing number of primals as well. But your triumph in Razahan has given us hope, has given us cause to hope once more. The time has come to free ourselves of this menace, and it is you, the scions of the 7th Dawn, who have shown us the way. While the bulk of our forces will continue to hold the Telephoroi at bay, we will dispatch our finest to strike at the enemy's heart, Garlemald. Oh yes. These brave few will be the Ilsabard contingent. To think such progress has been made in so short a span. Its objectives are twofold. The first is to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. As previously reported, countless Imperial soldiers and civilians have been tempered, robbed of their free will. They serve the Telephoroi's every whim without question. They too are victims. It is our duty to deliver them from their suffering, not for strategic or political gain, but because it is the right thing to do. I do not ask that we set aside the decades of conflict and conquest, that we simply choose to forgive and forget. I ask only that in choosing to remember we do not also forsake our compassion for and mortality, for without that there can be no reconciliation, only death without end. Aye, on that we can all agree. Our second objective is the colossal tower that Thancred and Urienge observed in the capital. Though its purpose remains unclear, there's reason to believe the smaller spires are merely a precursor of what's yet to come. Until the Tower of Zot was toppled, we'd failed to make any headway, though the same could be said of the Telephoroi. There's certainly in no rush to press further into our lands. Ananta are half snake. Oh, okay. Right, from the Stormblood areas, there were those like Lamia things. I'd wager the Spire's primary purpose is to divide and keep us occupied, while they work towards our annihilation. This would appear to be substantiated by Yashtola's analysis of the Tower's influence on ethereal currents. Based on her observations inside the Tower of Zot, the Spires siphon ether from the land, consuming it to maintain their form. However, they draw forth far more than is required for this task alone. The excess of ether remains unaccounted for, but we can be sure it is not being harnessed for our benefit. It wouldn't surprise me in the least if it was being redirected to the larger spire in the capital. There's a logic in that. Regardless, once we have uncovered the truth, we'll bring their schemes crashing down, along with their infernal towers. That's all well and good, but what would you have us do? I assume it's more than handing over the scales and being on our way. We want you and your scales to join the Ilsabard contingent. Consider it an official request from both the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance. Do you accept? Do we have a choice? We do not have a choice. Perhaps you should be the one to answer that. It's a fake choice. See? All of these are yes. For the people of Garlemald. Couldn't have put it better myself. It's probably the same answer for H1. Yashtola, Thancred, and Urienge have already pledged their support and are on their way to meet the rest of the contingent. Ooh, this music's so triumphant. I love it. They were positive you would come to the same decision as they did. Luckily for all involved, their prediction was correct. Once you have delivered the warding scales to Alamigo, the contingent will embark on its journey to Ilsabard. Ralbon and Lord Imeric are overseeing preparations, so I suggest you make yourself known upon arrival. Pack warm clothing, furs, and the like. Without it, the cold will do you in before the Telephoroi so much as draw steel. As for us, we'll keep the enemy busy while you're gone. They're not the only ones who can create a diversion. Now go, safe in the knowledge Eorzea will be as you left it, or better, upon your return. Yes! Alamigan Quarter. 900. My god. Man, this is so cool. There we go. Ralbon, my buddy. A one-armed bandit. Ah, the Wanderers return. You've been busy bringing down a tower and producing the keys to destroying the rest of them. You should be proud. Those warding scales of yours are what's made this whole venture possible. Will you and Lord Imeric be leading the contingent? Regrettably, no. Our role is to organize the various delegations into a cohesive unit. Once we have seen you all off, it's back to our respective posts. We dare not neglect our duties for too long, lest our defensive efforts fall into disarray. And just between us, there was a fair amount of opposition to the formation of the Ilsabard contingent. The very suggestion that we send out some of our finest troops behind enemy lines to render aid unto the Garleans has made me rather unpopular in certain quarters. Can't please them all. Sadly not, though I do my best. Truth be told, I'd much rather be at your side, charging into the fray. Alas, I've battles of my own to fight, where words may serve me better than any blade. I hate to say it, but Lord Imeric's struggles mirror my own. For the time being, the best we can offer you is the peace of mind from knowing Eorzea is in safe hands. As you fight the good fight in Elsabard, I and the other commanders will do what we can to convince the naysayers that our cause is just. Thank you, both of you. We meet again. Oh my goodness, it's my boy. Word of your exploits travels quickly. From what I gather, the protective talismans you obtained led to the formation of this expeditionary force. My contribution on this occasion is but a minor one, that being the information I have shared with Maxima. For the sake of the people of Garlemald, may the fates be on your side. So you're not coming with us? Strange. I thought you'd have a stake in this. I do. The Telephoroi have laid waste to my homeland and enslaved my people. But though every mote of my being cries for vengeance, I cannot be the one to deliver it. My presence alone would place the entire mission in jeopardy. I stand accused of murdering Emperor Varus and plunging Garlemald into chaos. Were I to travel with the Ilsabard contingent, it would give my countrymen ample cause to question our motives. Conversely, those who believe me innocent may instead celebrate the return of a former legatus and attempt to raise me to a position of leadership, further destabilizing the region and complicating the contingent's mission. Whether I'm branded a villain or hailed as a hero, I would only hinder your efforts. We will deliver your people from Hard in your stead. I doubt they'll be pleased to see the champion is blah, 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 blah. We will deliver your people from Hard in your stead. Yeah. Leave it to me. For what it is worth, you have my gratitude. You and your comrades have the strength and courage to deliver my countrymen. I am certain of it. In light of Gaius's rather unique circumstances, I instead will assume the role of your guide. Excuse me. Though I may have defected for political reasons, my love for Garlemald endures. I would stop at nothing to protect her and her people. Well said. Might I ask you to escort our friends inside? Nice. You might even bump into an old acquaintance or two, and if I don't see you again ere you depart, may the Fury guide and protect you, all of you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be in a new area soon. I'm excited. No voice acting for my boy. That sucks. That sucks. Chest gear. Ooh! It's gonna be warm. We're packing warm. The other members of the Ilsabard contingent are gathered in the royal palace. I shall inform them of your arrival, so please make your way inside as soon as you're ready. Yes, sir. Ah, the remaining members of the Scions, your friends and most of the Ilsabard contingent await you within. Would you like me to see you through? Yes. Ooh.
これは
Whoa. Everyone's here. Smash Bros. Ultimate.
お前たちも来たか。勝手にことを進めて悪かったな。
でもなかなか壮観でしょ。彼らが名手代行として今回の任務に当たるもの。いえ、帝国との未来を担うものと言うべきかしら。各国から集まったイルサバード派遣団の面々よ。こちらとしても驚くばかりだ。まさかこういった形で再びキコーラと肩を並べることができようとは。
ルキア殿。
I vaguely remember her. She's cool. And very tall.
こたびの大役を賜った。この派遣が多くの国、ガレマール帝国にとっても良い結果を残せればいいと考えている。そのためにどうか力を貸してほしい。改めてよろしく頼む。
こちらこそ頼りにさせてもらいます。できることならば過去よりも未来に向けてとも。
では顔合わせも兼ねて派遣団の皆を紹介しよう。みんな集まってくれ。暁も到着した。そろそろ始めよう。
No. Oh, this person's here.
ではそちらから頼めるだろうか。
分かったよ。僕はアルン・センナ。我が姉カヌエ・センナの命によりミエの幻術家としてグリダニアからの志願者を扱ってきた。ガレマルドにおいて君たちや救助すべき者の命を守るのが僕たちの役目だ。だからギルドの長から推薦を受けた幻術師たちを連れてきた。奏者島からその護衛に当たる者もね。
Ion, what's up? What band? How you doing, dude?
じゃあ次は俺たちだな。
Is this Zoro?
あんた断罪島の
No, you're Zoro from One Piece. Hold on, let me listen again.
ああそうだよ、シカルドだよ。この前はダセえとこ見せたな。
It's not. It sounds like him though. Trying to watch the stream and play a game, but Lukia's vocabulary is mostly beyond me. Really?
どの面下げてこんなところにと思っちゃいるが。提督から相談を受けたヒルフィルのおじきがお前が見てこいって言うもんだから。
Is this the guy who tried to shoot the admiral on his boat? Because she was like, stop being noisy or something.
そこでダダをこねちゃいよいよ断罪島の恥さらしだろ。俺は海賊だ。だからこそ乗った船に命を預けなきゃならねえ。
Yeah, he sounds like he's trying to sound like Zoro, like Zoro's voice actor, but it's a bit different. Oh yeah, we've changed bots like 4 times. we don't do Streamlabs anymore. Because everyone found out that they just kind of copied everyone else without their permission. It's kind of shady.
今回は帝国から奪うのもなしにして船長の言うリムサロミンサの新しい航海術にかけてやるよ。 アジシと甲冑師を預かってきた。ガレマルドならどんな状態になってても鉄はあるだろう。こいつらがいれば寝る場所でも何でもこしらえられる。グリダニアと同じく護衛役も連れてきてるぜ。ま、生きのいい公兵部隊だとでも思っといてくれや。
意気込みはバッチリだね。これは私たちも負けてられないな。アラミゴとウルダハからもナナモ様とラウバーンの呼びかけに応じて
It's that
人が集まってくれた。
Pippin. It's Pippin, the Hobbit from Lord of the Rings.
ガレマルドが崩壊してるなら道を開くのにも人手がいるでしょ。
Excuse me.
テロフォロイに襲撃されるかもしれない。そんな時に頼れる仲間たちよ。もちろん私とピンを存分に使って。
Oh, did they change his name? Did that guy just blow a kiss?
あなたの暴れているところが
This
見られ
guy.
そうね。
Oh, I think that's a girl. I don't know. It's hard to tell. These robes make them all look the same.
今はどちらかというとシュトラの方が大暴れなんじゃない？魔女様は怒らせるとおっかないって話に聞いてるよ。
What the?
帝国では厳しい現実が待ってると思う。それでもみんなと
That look would have been like a good Twitter reaction photo, huh? Just use it to reply to dumb comments.
今度はもっと多くの人に本当の自由が訪れるように。少しの間かもしれないけどまたよろしくね。
イシュガルドからも対テロフォロイの戦力および労働力として私を含めた神殿騎士団が
Look how tall she is. Holy crap.
帝とガレマルドがあるのは極寒の地だ。雪中での任務とあらばいくらか助言できることもあるだろう。そういった理由で派遣団の総指揮も私が拝命することとなった。不詳ながら尽力させてもらおう。また四大名家、特にアインハルト家の計らいで飛行士にも同行してもらうことになっている。彼らの技術は魔導兵器や帝国製の機器にも通用する部分があるからな。カイトの鍛冶師や甲冑師と共に活躍してくれるだろう。それからキコーラにはもう一人紹介を。
Oh, the younger brother.
エマネランドの
よフォルタン家を代表してエマネランド・フォルタン、ここに参上したぞ。言っとくが急に強くなってるとかないからな。兄貴が和平を目指すための派遣なら実にお前向きだって押し付けてきたんだよ。そりゃ舞踏会の一つでもあれば速攻で帝国人とダチになれる自信がある。なくても正直戦えって言われるよりは自信があるけどな。
That's random. May your graceful prancing lead the way to victory. I dare say your fancy footwork may be all that stands between us and certain doom. Let's be positive.
さすが俺のマブダチ。任せてくれ。涙ながらに留守番してるオノロアにも楽しい話を持ち帰ってやらなきゃいけないからな。
以上がグランドカンパニーエオルゼアからの参加者だ。あとは東方連合からも来るはずなのだが到着が少し遅れているらしい。
They'll come right now.
っていうと
Or they're gonna appear in a flash of smoke and they're gonna say, "We've been here the whole time."
いや、あいつらは広い東方連合をつなぐために奔走してる。飛燕からの伝言によれば、同じくらい頼もしい連中をよこしてくれるそうだが。
Oh, nice.
おいてめえ。
Yep.
俺の前を塞ぐなクソ男。
Who's this? Who is this? It's got to be that girl from Stormblood. The Empire girl who had the tragic past, right? Oh no, it's fucking her. Hey, Chlorophyll, what's up?
遅くなってすみません。東方連合よりイルサバード派遣団に加えていただくべく参上いたしました。
シリナ、それにみんなも？
俺たちの草原にはトートやらも出てこなかったもんでな。いくらかはドマだのどこだのに向かわせたが、俺もいい加減乾き死にそうなんだよ。
She's so cool. No, at first I was thinking this tough girl talk sounded like that girl, that Hewer girl with the bob cut. She's had like a really bad attitude all the time. You know who I'm talking about? She was always in Al Amigo. She had like a tough girl voice.
さあ、一番前に出せ。殲滅だ。
サドゥさん落ち着いて。今回はダメです。皆殺しは控えて。
噂に聞く草原のアウラ族と共闘できるとは光栄だ。そして後ろにいるのはもしや。
はい。ダルマスカ解放を
Yay!
レンテの涙の皆
That's
さん
so
です。
cool.
それから
Fordola? Let me see. Fordola. Fordola. Yeah! That's the tough girl voice I was thinking of at first. Who's the cat girl warrior? Here? Is there someone here? Or are you remembering someone else from another scene? Hey, think.
ボズヤレジスタンスの精鋭だな。
Only made the face. Oh, that's Yashtola, or Yashtola in Japanese. She's like one of the main characters.
どちらも腕が立つ上に隠密活動もお手の物だ。彼らがいれば俺一人で広い帝都を探索せずに済むだろう。
ダルマスカにボズヤ、先の戦いで解放されたアラミゴモだが、帝国によって侵略を受けた土地だ。
Yeah, I heard she passed away. That's all I heard though. And that she's really old.
ここに集まってくれた皆の意志を疑うわけじゃない。それでも今回帝都に向かうのはテロフォロイによって被害を受けた同志を助けるためだ。だとすればかえって苦しい思いをしてしまう者もいるのではないだろうか。
実はね、ここに集まっているのよりも大勢の人が派遣団への参加を辞退してるんだ。多分アラミゴだけじゃなくて他の国でも。どんな理想があったって帝国とは散々戦ってきたんだもの。仕方ないよね。でも帝国と相対してきたからこそ知ってることもある。ガレマールの旗の下にいる人も人だった。許せない奴がいて嫌な思いもいっぱいしたけど、だけどそれだけじゃなかったんだ。ホルドラと話せたみたいに シドたちがいつも全力で協力してくれたみたいに。
It's funny. She was saying like they have a lot of bad people and they've done unforgivable things, but in Japanese she never said, "But so do we." She never said that. She just said, "But that's not the only kind of people that they're over there. There's Fordola, blah blah blah." You know. It's funny.
牧島さんがこうしてここにいてくれるのだって。派遣団に志願したのはそれを体感してきた人、あるいは自分の考えや信念で割り切ることができた人。お互いの未来を考えるにはまず生きててもらわなきゃいけないってちゃんとみんな分かってるんだ。
Hey, Prince.
すまない。
For being 100.
余計な心配だった。
Some people on Twitter.
同じ。
Hold on.
この任務、共に必ずやり遂げよう。
Somebody on Twitter was saying like, let's just give her the credit for reaching 100 because she made it to 2022. Twice before. Mandela effect.
では具体的な作戦を確認するとしよう。我々が目指すテイとガレマルドは北州イルサバード大陸の北方中央山脈を越えた先にある。今回はここアラミゴからガーロンド・アイアンワークス提供の飛空艇に乗り山脈越えを決行する予定だ。ただテロフォロイが迎撃してくる可能性もある。彼らが帝国を牛耳っている以上飛空戦艦を使われることや妨害波でこちらの航行を妨げてくる事態についても考慮しておく必要があるだろう。
そこで提案させてもらったのが中央山脈とテートの間に広がる大雪原マグナ・グラキエスで飛空艇を降りるという計画です。
Sounds like a cold place.
テートまでは徒歩での雪中行軍となりますがかの雪原にはもともと物資輸送に用いていた設備や道がある。何より見通しがいい。任務中は飛空艇を防衛し続けなければならない以上守りやすい場所に止めるのは有効かと。
今も各地でテロフォロイの計略に抗っている同胞たち、そして厳しい状況下にあると思われる帝国民のためにも一刻も早い行動が望まれている。
You say that, Bomb Queen, but I don't remember who Livia even is. I don't even remember. Hold on a second. Livia. The name sounds familiar. Oh, that's Livia? Oh, okay. I got you.
みんな迅速に準備を進めてほしい。でき次第の出発としよう。
Let's go do it. We're on a mission. Oh, it's funny. Yeah, I think I've seen a couple of journalists fall for some of those. I forgot what though, but I remember like people laughing at them on Twitter. Besides the delegates assembled here, the Amalja and several other tribes offered to send troops of their own. Unfortunately, due to their physiology, many would struggle simply to survive in the harsh climate of Ithsabard. They would also likely prove tempting targets for abduction by the Telephoroi. All things considered, they can better aid the cause by bolstering our defenses in Eorzea, though their eagerness to do more has been noted. We few shall have to suffice. Ere we embark, we must distribute the warding scales to our comrades. Care to do the honors? Give me those. Lukia, here you go. Warding scales for the Ishgardian delegation, I take it? Here you are. Many thanks. These talismans may prove to be the deciding factor in the battles to come. I find myself conflicted by this foray into Garlemald, sent by the Empire to infiltrate Ishgard, only to throw in my lot with those whose secrets I was supposed to be stealing, and now I lead a mission to save the countrymen I betrayed. But that is doubtless why I was chosen by Lord Imeric. He would have me put my extensive knowledge and former ties to good use. I will not disappoint him. For the future of Ishgard, Garlemald, and the world at large, I will lead us to victory. Oh, nice. Oh, she got the last laugh. Yeah, here you go. I forgot how her name's pronounced. I think in Japanese it was Lise, but I'm going to double check this. Hold on. Yeah, it is Lise. That a set of warding scales I spy? Not that I would know what they'd look like. You're so silly. Wow, look at these. Even a layman like me can tell they're bursting with ether. All the better to fend off the tempering waves? Is that the right term? Anyway, these will give us one less thing to worry about, which just leaves the other mountain of whatever else is waiting for us in Garlemald. Only one way to find out, eh? And nervous or not, I'd march through all the 7 hells if it gave me a chance to put Xenos back in the grave where he belongs. Yeah, I got a question. Okay, so there's like some details about Lise that I've totally forgotten, but this might be completely wrong. But I'm remembering like where she came from. I'm remembering that Ida just like became Lise. Is that correct? She just took the mask off and she put on the red dress. She's like, "Hey, I'm Lise." Is that what happened? That's been a long time since I saw that, so I don't really remember. Hang on. My cable's going everywhere. I'm trying to find a good place to put it, but isn't she Red Mage? She's a monk, isn't she? This girl right here. Ooh, C card. I hear you got something for us. Here you go. Ah, them scales everyone's been talking about. Pretty little things, ain't they? Reckon they'll be worth a gil or two when this is all over, but we'll hold on to them for now. And one more thing, I know what you're all thinking. Why didn't they send Ainzar instead? Buggered if I know. All the Admiral and Captain Hilfer told me was they needed someone to help safeguard the future. And here I am. Can't say they haven't got a sense of humor. Of course, some of you might be wondering what good a pirate is on dry land, in the middle of the sodden snow of all places. Well, me and my crew will do whatever needs doing, so let's set sail, or however the saying goes on airships. Yeah. Arun Senna. Yes? Yeah, Ida's been dead since before the events of 1.0. Okay, so the girl... So we've never met the actual Ida. That's like weird to me. So I don't know what's so significant about that. So these are the famed warding scales. Enough for me and my men, I see. Under normal circumstances, I would not be allowed to travel outside of the Twelves Wood. The Elder Seed Seer, however, has granted me special permission. She has bid me lend my magics to the people of Garlemald while learning all I can of their ways. In so doing, I will come closer to understanding myself and my place in the world, or so she says. I say it is past time our allies benefited from the power at a Seed Seer's disposal. Some bemoan that we hide our light under a bushel, and I intend to address that criticism. Funny enough, if you have completed White Mage Senna would say something. Oh, yeah? Oh, really? He has an extra line here if you completed White Mage. I have not. Yeah, because I remember Ida and Papalimo from 1.0. And like... And Papalimo's terrible English voice acting. Yeah, and like they never addressed her as not being Ida. So hold on a second. I don't remember like what was so special about Ida then, that she would dress up as her and pretend to be her and like deceive everyone for 3, not expansions, but 3 like games in this title. And then suddenly in 4.0 she's just like, oh, I'm not Ida. Hi. Like I don't get it. Ida was a scion. She was a scion. I believe she was a plant to trick them into helping out the resistance. Okay. That makes sense. Part of grieving decided to pretend to be her older sister as a coping mechanism, so she just decided to lie to everyone and Papalimo was in on it. That's interesting. But, I mean, using her to trick them into helping out the resistance sounds like it makes sense too. I do remember the whole like sister thing though. Was already doing things to help Alamigan refugees. Man, it's just like so long ago. How do you guys remember all these details? We heard it would be cold in Garlemald, so we came prepared. This is like 10 years of lore. It's like, and I've only seen most of it once. Oh, the talismans. We are to keep these close at all times. Yes, I will see that no one misplaces theirs. Oh, and before I forget, I have a message from Hien. In distant lands, in times of strife, together stand, together fight. In darkness shines the light of life. I hope I have done his words justice. Doma, like much of Othard, has been plagued by the towers. Yet while he could not be here, he wished to express his shared conviction. Hien and Yugiri labor without rest to unite the people, and with their aid will we keep the enemy at bay. And we of the Steppe and the Eastern Alliance will repay their efforts by ending this war. Nice! And there's one more person here. Maxima. World of Final Fantasy Maxima Edition. Do you have a wording scale for me too? No. Yes. Let's see. Yeah, right. Thank you for this, and for going to such incredible lengths for the sake of my people. Though I have little to offer in return, I would impart some advice, if I may. You have been told by many to wear the cold of Ilsabard, and I cannot stress enough that this is no token warning. I will be distributing specially made warming tinctures, courtesy of the Alchemist Guild, but understand that they are no substitute for proper protection. I leave the provisioning of said protection to your discretion. Now let us proceed to the Alamigan Quarter. While you make your final preparations, I will have the pilots ready the airships. Oh yeah. This is our last chance to make ready before we set forth. You needn't worry about Urienge and I. We still have what we wore in Garlemald before. Estinian claims to be quite warm and toasty beneath his armor, and since he spent a fair bit of time up north recently as well, I have no reason to doubt his words. Most of the others will be borrowing Grand Company stock. The rest of you could do likewise, I suppose, provided you're not overly concerned with style. Not to put too fine a point on it, but I wouldn't be seen dead in one of those ridiculous overcoats. If only I had time to find something to my liking. Hark! Is that the cry of scions in need of a tailor I hear? Oh, Tataru, hey. But how? Mwahaha, I have my ways. Oh, yes, indeed. You thought you could sneak off to Elsabar without telling me? Ha! Nothing escapes my notice. Now, you will wear these garments I've made for you, whether you like it or not. She's cute. You never cease to amaze. But why do you need a new outfit as well? Wait, are you coming with us? What? No, of course not, silly. It's all in the name of fashion, rather the pursuit of the highest quality fashion. Besides, how can I expect others to wear my creations if I've never worn them myself? I did have one other thing to share. Ergmus and... God damn it, I swear, they just like smash their head on the keyboard and make some of these names. Ergmus and Bluomwida have finally returned from assignments in faraway lands. They'll be staying at the Rising Stones for a while to keep an eye on events throughout Eorzea. Since they'll be running things back at headquarters, I was wondering if I could lend a hand in Charlayan? Oh, why not? You can keep Cryo company in the Baldessian Annex. Yes, we'd love to have you there. And I heard Ergmus and Bluomwida did a fine job carrying on in our stead while we were lying comatose. With them in charge of the Rising Stones, we've nothing to worry about. My thoughts exactly. Also, while I'm confident you won't go collapsing again because a certain someone who shall remain nameless isn't in a position to transport your souls to another world, if anything similarly disastrous were to happen, I'll be well positioned to do something about it. Anyway, I've got a few things to take care of, and then I'll make my way to Charlayan. I really do hope these new clothes are enough to keep you warm in Garlemald. It's not much, but it's the only thing I can do for you, other than pray for your safe return, which I will every day. Aww, that's so sweet. Let's not keep the contingent waiting any longer. Alfino's like, anyway, let's go! Here are your winter woolies, handcrafted by yours truly. You have to glamour this on? Okay. There's an actual method to the Rugadin naming convention? Yeah, slamming your head on the keyboard. Alright, let me see. Speak with the jittery gleaner? No, that was another thing. I was waiting for a duty, so I started this. No, I gotta... Tataru. I'm told the airship pilot has been sent to meet you. Ah, there he is. Alright, this is where we go our separate ways. Do be careful, won't you? It's an honor to finally meet you. We of the Garland Ironworks will be ferrying you and your contingent across the mountains and into Garlemald. For many of us, it will be something of a homecoming. Our illustrious founder was only our most notable imperial defector. For that reason, the company is committed to the success of this expedition. Our resources are at your disposal, and if there is aught we might do to be of further assistance, please do not hesitate to ask. Did something happen to Sid that I've forgotten about? List of words in their language, mash two together. So it's interesting, you say mash two words together because the Galka names in 11 were just like two words. An adjective and a noun that the adjective describes. Like running bull. It's like Native American like names given by white people. Or yeah, like Hoary Boulder. I guess that was the Rugadin, huh? Wasn't that because the Hume named the Galco because they were slaves to them? I don't know that. I don't know. I just played and leveled up. I didn't pay attention to the lore. And I didn't play Galca either. Ambitious mouse? Or mouse? That's funny. If you're ready to depart, I will ready the engines. Let's go, let's go. Several cutscenes. Yeah, I'm down. Yes! It's about time. Here we go! I'm excited. Dang, just think that was all of 1.0. And 2.0.
イルサバード大陸を横断する中央山脈。
Look how big the map has
連な
gotten.
る険しき山々を派遣団を乗せた飛空艇は堅実な航行で越えをせた。
Excuse me. The ruins in Altipa Desert was Galco civilization? What? That's cool. I remember Altipa Desert.
一行が降り立ったのは帝都外縁偉大なる雪原マグナ・グラキエス。突物の来訪を拒むかのように凍てつく風が吹き荒れていた。
That looks freaking cold. My character's jacket looks warm enough.
偵察隊を率いて先行しているサンクレッド殿から連絡があった。この先に武装した帝国兵の一団が陣を構えているそうだ。
生き残りの人たちってこと？
そうだな。ただ無事というわけではないようだ。偵察隊に同行している牧島殿によると、一団を率いているのは第三軍団長ウェルギリア。従えている兵には第三軍団と第一軍団の者が混在しているらしい。
第三軍団といえばバリス艇が崩御した後に即位を宣言した皇族のネルワ氏とつながりがあるのでしたね。一方で第一軍団はバリス艇の直属だ。ネルワ氏の即位を認めず両者は対立していたはず。
Let's see. So you're gonna look cold without the jacket. I know. I didn't even look at the jacket she gave me. Poor Tataru. Poor Tataru. I do have a PS5. Yeah. The new Unreal 5 demo came out and it's wild. Talking about Matrix? I downloaded it. I haven't tried it yet.
その通り。帝都で起こっていた戦闘も
I was gonna play it with
少なくとも当
Zoraco.
初のうちは第3対第1
We have
と
not
いう
done
図
it
式だ
yet.
ったと聞いている。それが不可解にも一つにまとまり、崩壊したはずの帝都を守っているということは、
テロフォロイによってテンパードにされている可能性が高い。
Dang. What I want to see in that is
どうするよ。略奪に来てるなら正面から勝ち込むが、そうじゃねえだろ。
I want to see like the view distance and like all of the buildings in the background and stuff and like I don't know, you know what I mean? Like that's impressive sometimes you see that kind of stuff.
ああ、テンパードになっていても彼らは帝国の民、我々が保護すべき対象だ。
I feel like games are only going to get like so good with graphics on characters after a certain point. And we might already be reaching that point, but games can always improve on how good the environments look. And I think that's that's where it's going to start becoming more impressive. We're going to be noticing these improvements in the environment and saying, that's next gen, you know? You can free camera go exploring. That's awesome.
戦闘そのものは避けられないだろうが、できるだけ双方の被害を抑えつつ、彼らを無力化させることを狙いたい。
兵器の破壊、それから気絶させたり拘束したりだね。もちろん不可能ではないけど、混戦になると厳しいかもしれないな。
サンクレットのことです。何か作戦を提案してはいませんでしたか？
ご明察だ。偵察隊はベルギリア軍団長たちの背後に回り、彼らの補給地に侵入したそうだ。そこで待機中の魔導兵器を一斉に破壊してもらう。これが成功すれば前衛への増援を立てるのみならず、一部が引き返してくれる可能性もあるだろう。
分散してくれれば対応できたくない。
Yeah, they do need to dodge that uncanny valley. I don't know if that'll ever be possible with games. Hopefully one day.
では、偵察隊による破壊工作が済み次第、我々は2つの隊に分かれて進もう。前衛を受け持つ本隊と、後方で物資の輸送を受け持つ主張部隊だ。暁の皆にも各隊への助力を願いたい。特に貴公は随一の手だれだ。主張部隊のしんがりを守りつつ、戦況次第では前に上がってもらえるだろうか。
I like how my earrings match my eyes. That's awesome. Totally unintended. I got those out of that dungeon. Thanks, man.
作戦は提案通りに決行だそうです。健闘を祈る。おもちゃを壊すときは派手にお願いと。
ヤシトラだな。彼女の期待に沿うのは難しそうだが、まあ前処はするさ。俺たちのやることをもう一度確認しておこう。一つ目は待機中の魔導兵器に爆薬を仕掛けること。起爆は脱出した後にするから、あくまで設置だけでいい。二つ目が自律型魔導兵器の制御端末を停止させることだ。これができれば、すでに前線に上がっている機体も含めて動きを止められるはず。以上2点。場所の分担はさっき伝えた通りだ。この吹雪が味方してくれている間に頼むぞ。
各人の状況は私が取りまとめ、通信でお伝えしましょう。しかし、あなたは本当にお一人でいいのですか？
ああ、その方がむしろ好都合だ。勝手にやらせてくれれば結果は保証する。
わかりました。どうかお気をつけて。
Oh, I had a feeling we'd be playing as him. Alright. Yes.
ご分を。
それじゃあ行動開始といくか。
Swift deception? 3? It's too easy, bro. What? Time to take a nap. Guard dogs? It's funny, I was standing right in front of him. Whoa, hold on. Whoa, what?
焦りすぎたな。
I like that the combat is all on one button. They should do that for all the other jobs too. Well, here we go. No. Wait for it. Yeah. Nice. Oh shit. That was only for people. Come over here, come over here. Maybe one day. He's not very hidden. Anyone from that gate can see him.
他の部隊も順調です。あなたは続けて魔導兵器の端末へ北西の方向です。
了解だ。目的を達成した部隊は予定の位置で待機していてくれ。
北西か。Oh god. Oh god. Oh. No, that thing's gonna see me. Oh crap. No! Oh, I'm safe. Nice. Wait for the cooldown. Oh god.
見つかったか。
Red awareness turned yellow. That's not good. Oh god. Don't look at me. Yes. Now where to? This right? Is this the right way? Oh, I just go out that way? Thank right over here. Thank you. Thank you for that. Just wanted to get those guys. Nice. That was kind of fun, actually.
お疲れ様でした。皆さんご無事で何よりです。
あっちの準備は大丈夫そうか。
ええ、本隊、視聴部隊ともにいつでも立てるとのことです。
了解だ。それじゃあ出発の合図らしく派手に行くか。
Bam! Do it. What the hell?
吹雪止んだわね。そろそろ前を行ってる本体が相手の前衛とぶつかる頃かしら。
It's hard keeping up, you know, when you're so
ヤシト
tiny.
ラたちもあっちについてるし大丈夫だとは思うけれど。みんな止まって。何か来る。
偵察隊を放ってたのはこっちだけじゃねってか。全員担当のキャリッジを死守しよう。応戦すんぞ野郎ども。
Alright, let's do it. My trusty sword.
落ち着いて、まず戦えないものを守るんだ。
Come on. Any more?
よし、敵が途切れた。今のうちに体勢を整えよう。
What about those guys?
君は前のキャリッジの援護に向かって。
Thank you. Come on. Ash is turning his hat backwards. He's turning the hat backwards! He's serious. Whoa. We good?
よっしゃーって戦闘のキャリッジが苦しそうだな。お前は言ってやれ。ここは俺が任された。
お前が上がってきたってことは手こずってるのは俺たちだけか。上等だ。海賊のいいものを見せてやれよ。ぶっかましてやら。
Oh god. Nice. What is this? Looks like it's out of Final Fantasy VII. Come here. I guess that didn't work. I thought I was supposed to stop it. Come on, come on, come on. And we're done. Oh
敵の
yes.
増援が途切れたか。おい、後ろはどうだ。
問題ないよ。あとは僕たちだけで守りきれる。
Everyone's good?
だそうだ。ならお前は本体の方に合流しろ。あっちも交戦中だ。誰かが英雄を待ってるかも。だろ。
Look at all that. That's cool. We're going there. I'm here. What do you want me to do? Meanwhile, on the front line, where I just walked to. Oh dang, this front line. Yeah, put him to sleep.
Yariすぎないようにね。あなたの槍はとびきり強烈なのだから。
言われなくても加減はしてるさ。だがいかんせん恐怖も躊躇も消されたテンパードだ。動きだけを封じるってのは想像以上に難儀だな。
それがあの
Yeah, these are all brainwashed people.
これからの世界が選んだ道よ。
That's too bad.
難しいと知っていて、それでも槍を貸してくれるとあなた言ったでしょ。
Man, he's so cool. Whoa.
あれが第三軍団長ウェルギリア。シリナたちに加勢したいとこだけど。
こちらもなかなか隙がないな。
I'm here, guys. Little old me is here.
来てくれたの？
Yeah. Yeah, we came here because we knew these people were being brainwashed, but it just sucks, you know.
気合入った。もう一丁。さあ行くよ。
作戦は順調だ。
Gladly.
我ら本体が
Oh, check this out. Come on. Oh, there's much more. Okay.
一丁やってるよ。
Bring them all to me. Whoa, that's pretty cool. What? There was a stack marker outside of the zone? Oh, can we actually go out there? Nope.
第三軍団長ウェルギリアだ。出遅れるなよ。
Oh shit, what was this? Shoha 2. Let me try that. Oh wait, Shoha 2 is an AoE, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Never mind, don't need it, don't need it. We're good. Whoa. Alrighty then, bring it on, bring it on. Oh, did it actually go? Normally running will cancel it. Man, imagine failing here and you have to do the whole thing over again. Oh, come on. Oh my god. There's a lot of them. Oh, nice. He did the same thing in the Stormblood storyline, right? Oh, damn. We get her? Yeah. Nice. That was crazy. Whew. That was good shit. No hug for you.
ありがとう。貴公が駆けつけてくれたおかげでどうにか事なきを得た。了解だ。では帝国兵の皆を保護しつつ偵察隊、主張部隊と合流するとしよう。ガレマルドはもうすぐそこだ。
やはり寒々しいな。と、初代皇帝ソルはその光景を前にして言うだろう。およそ800年前、ガレアン人がこの土地にやってきた。中央山脈以南の土地をめぐり、コルボ人と戦うこと数百年。
Damn, look at this place. This is crazy.
彼らは血族と肩を寄せ合いながら、いつ襲い来るとも知れぬ。
Is it Emmett? Sounds like his voice, kind of.
睨み続けていた。
I think it's him, but I'm not sure.
だから選ばれたのだ。
Thought it was Fan Daniel? Doesn't sound like his voice though. Sounds like Emmett Selk's voice.
魔導兵器による革新が始まった。
I don't know the voice comparison in English though.
精靈水を用いた機関が生まれたきっかけは何だったのか、あるいは内気な一兵卒に過ぎなかったソルがいかにして急速な出世を果たしたのか。真実を知る者はもういないだろう。ただ初めてその体で帝都に立った。
Hold on, if it's so cold here, why is rain falling? That doesn't make sense.
上から眺めた時よりずっと散々しいなと確かそう思ったのだ。
Who made it? A wizard did it. Oh, okay. Yeah, for real, in a game full of magic. I don't know why I still question these things.
私が知る限り、陸路でガレマルドに入る者はさほど多くなかったにせよ、ここは玄関口として栄えていたはずだが。
ええ、私の知る限りでも検問所や簡易宿が置かれて人が絶えず行き交う場所でした。
皆テンパードにされてしまったのか。
考えるのも大事だけど、とにかく調査拠点を作るべきじゃないかな。こんなところで野ざらしにされてたら長くは持たないよ。僕たちも保護したテンパードたちもね。
Freeze. The rain's falling.
この場所を我々の一時的な拠点とさせてもらおう。速やかに全ての負傷者の手当てを、同時に滞在と調査に向けた準備を整えてほしい。
そいつは受けたまわるが、今後ここを足がかりにするってんならひとまずの呼び名くらいはつけねえと不便だぞ。
では創設を踏みしめてきた我々らしくキャンプブロークングラスとしよう。改めて皆よろしく頼む。
Broken glass. Pretty cool. Class armor? I don't know, are you wearing it right now? Let's see. Is he eating bread? Oh, it looks pretty good actually. I want some. I like your monocle. A tuning! Eating bread in the rain. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well guys, it hasn't quite been 2 hours yet, but I am gonna go for the night. We watched a movie earlier, so it was a bit late getting started. We watched Luca, the Pixar movie. We've been watching lots of like Disney and Pixar stuff lately. Finally catching up on all that stuff. It was fun. But yeah, thanks for watching tonight. I will be back hopefully tomorrow. I will let you guys know on Twitter and Discord. And looking forward to more Endwalker. It's so fun. See you guys. Take it easy.